I decided to play my idol at this tribal. I honestly wasn't, once again, this is the second time that I didn't feel 100% sure. And I trusted my gut. I don't always trust my gut. So I'm skipping ahead, but that is very exciting. I've been getting votes. That's pretty obvious. I lost another immunity challenge. So, and my ally had previously gone. So, I figured I was kind of on the bottom end of the numbers anyway. My trust with some of the people that I've been talking a lot to in this game is still pretty nebulous because a lot of the time the vote doesn't go in my direction and I have not been able to get it out of them where their votes are. So I felt strongly that Vee would vote with me. And I did not really, I had other people who said that they would be voting with me, but I don't know, there was just something that didn't feel right. And, then me and Vee ended up in the conversation with Lex talking about duos, and that whole thing got brought up at Tribal. I don't like that I'm being considered to be in a duo, and I think Vee and I we're kind of like blatantly at this point willing to take each other out. So I was like, it's now or never. If I go home with an idol in my pocket, I think that would be worse than a botched idol play after a good idol play. And then when all the votes came on me, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I was right. I'm tired too. Like, I'm so in this. I like at this point, I've done this much. I would really like to get to the end, but now I'm out of lifelines. But if I didn't use the lifelines, I wouldn't be here. So.
I mean, it was really cool. Lydia's been awesome. And I think it's kind of cool because it's just more of a target on Lydia. Like, all eyes got to be on Lydia. She's had 2 successful idol plays in this game when no one else has even had an idol played, I think. And if they did, it wasn't successful. So I am actually not unhappy about it. And I didn't want to see Austin go. I would have wanted to go with him all the way to the end. But maybe people will finally stop looking at me because I'm no longer a pair. And the only person I was working with, which is not even that true. We were working together, but I was working with lots of people. So I'm hoping it's a blessing in disguise for me.
Lydia's those saucy little sneaky minx. I am so impressed that she pulled that out. I have no idea where she would have found an idol. I'm so proud of her. Again, I put a vote on her and I said it in my voting. I didn't want to, but that's where my alliance was going. And so she's definitely showing up for this game. So I think that looks good on her.
Well, one, I wish I'd used my nullifier, which I didn't think that she could have. I'm just like not good at noticing when people can find idols. Like, I know there's been ways and I just have like not been paying enough attention to that. So I regret not using it. Also, I wish that I had understood like how we got to that decision. Like, obviously there was a consensus, but somebody was left out because somebody voted for Vee, which was our other choice. Anyways, I'm just like a little confused about how we got there. And I miss Austin, obviously, but that's fine.
It's just another round of me being left out of a vote. Like, obviously, like I'm seen as a duo with Lydia, and what I said at Tribal Council is true. Like, I know we're perceived as a duo, but we don't really, it's not like we have some deal or anything like that. We've just been sticking together because that's just what we've been doing. And it's feeling really demoralizing. Obviously, someone threw a vote on me. I'm anticipating it's me next. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at. Obviously, I'm like going to do my best to fight and stay in the game, but it's like at this point, clearly people have this idea about like duos and like being fed up. And I guess I'm getting frustrated because it's like, we're all here to play. And I don't feel like I've done anything wrong. And in fact, I've been lied to a lot more than I've misled others. And so I'm just getting really frustrated about like that. And so obviously also I'm just at the bottom, and I've been at the bottom for a while, and I'm like probably next to go, if not next, soon after that. I'm just tired of like, I am just frustrated because it's like I have to trust in people because that's how you get through the game. But obviously the people I've tried to work with 2 or 3 times in a row now are not voting with me. So I'm like, well, you're not with me, and that's okay. But like, why would I, it's hard to like continue that momentum and play that charade. So it might be me next. And that's kind of what I'm going through right now.
Well, congratulations to all of you for making the final 7. But let's get on to our next immunity challenge. This challenge is called Tilted Tower, and here's how it works. Players will start with 2 upside-down solo cups, 6 feet apart. The start cup and the finish cup. The goal of this challenge is to build a tower of 3 rolled-up index card rings and 3 ping pong balls on the finish cup. Players must transfer each tower component separately from the starting cup to the finish cup using only 2 straws. If your item drops, you must return to the starting cup. If your tower falls while building it, all elements that fall must be brought back to your starter cup. The only 2 instances when you can use your hands is placing each item on the starter cup and if any of your elements fall to the ground. The first player to build their tower and get back to the starter cup wins individual immunity and guarantees their spot in the final 6. Final 7. Survivors ready. Begin. This is the Tilted Tower, McKenna.
Yes, they have to put a ring on top of a cup, followed by a ping pong ball to create a tower of 3 rings and 3 ping pong balls.
Lex has already put his first ring and
So
ball
has
down, so is
Jon.
John.
Low gets
Emily's
her
trying
ball.
to transition.
So close.
Vee also has her ball.
And Emily's ball drops. She has to bring the ball back. John has his second ring on.
Sarah working on her ping pong ball and she gets it. Low has her paper ring.
Lex is putting his second ring on.
Low has to take her ring back to the start. Jon is on.
John has
his
his
third
second
ring.
ball on. Lo gets her second ring on. Oh.
Lex's tower falls. Has to take some pieces back. Jon on the final
ping pong ball.
Holy shit. Who are you? What are you?
One of them.
Oh, it's just a piece of paper.
John wins immunity. Congratulations, John, winning your first individual immunity. You are safe from tribal council, and we'll move on to the final 6. Who will join you? Who will leave? Let's find out. It's time to scramble.
So the challenge was really hard. I kind of needed this one, and I was like so shaky during it. I knew I didn't have it in the bag at all. And Jon won, and I really like Jon as a person, but we are not like on the same alliance at all. Like, and even after the challenge, he was like, I know you've been against me, I've been against you. And like he's just like, that's how it is. So I guess for him, he's telling me how it's gonna be. And I get that. Like when you're in power, it's like every time somebody has an immunity necklace, suddenly they like have the power. But I feel like it's easy to forget that like you may not have that power next time. And so although I'm happy for him as like a person, I'm like frustrated because it's like it doesn't bode well for me in my game, obviously. And
Yeah, I think this was the hardest challenge for me so far, just because my straws are not very reliable. And so probably should have invested in some bendier, sturdier straws. But I'm glad Jon won because I think he was kind of on the chopping block. I could be wrong with that, but or it was a possibility for him. So just wanted to give him props for winning that one.
I finally took some of my holdups off and just fucking went for it. Like when I was slowing down in a past couple challenges because I was being labeled a threat. I didn't realize that people weren't doing as well on that past challenge that I just won. Sounds like people weren't that close. So I wish I would have slowed down but still won because I slayed it. I didn't make a single wrong step. So I hope that this doesn't screw me for the next round, but I live to see another day. And I honestly do not have an answer for you right now since it just happened on who I want to go. Do I want to make some kind of game move here and start working with Lydia and Vee? And then we go into a final 6 as a 3? That would be pretty cool on my resume because They don't have the power to save themselves anymore. I do though. So I do think that would be huge for me to make a sway, but I'd have to make sure that I'm alive in final 6, that it's not a 3-3 vote or something. So lots to think about. I really don't know anyone like who I would want to go. I feel like Emily is the only person I don't want to go. I don't want to see Sarah go either. I honestly think that Sarah has been like the quietest, most reserved, and has been loyal to me, but also might be someone I want to sit with at the end for a win. No, and congratulations on staying. Like I did.
Thank you, but now I literally have to beg. I mean, what else do I don't have any other options other than please keep me, because I mean, be honest, would it be me next?
I mean, for me, up until now, I have been voting with people who have voted to protect me, even though you guys have admitted it and it wasn't me last time. You were voting for the person you were saying was my partner, so like still kind of a shot at me, but it was nothing personal. So I'm not made up here. I'm just saying logically.
I want to play Survivor.
Yeah, I agree. Logically, I have been coming after you guys, and you guys have been coming after me.
Yes, absolutely. I want to make sure that like I meant it when I said I did not want you to go last round. So I mean that genuinely.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little fed up with us all just continuing the swap tribes, and like we can say we've been switching a little bit, but we have just been playing with our swap tribes.
Not based on Lex's vote.
Lex is playing with everybody. Lex is like, I watched him, that pair thing, that was fake. He was talking about you and Vee.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Because he's hamming it on really well with me.
I really need Vee or Lydia out of this game. My lives are gonna get like, so right now, I mean, if I would really again be gunning for Vee or Lydia. The problem is I haven't really been totally honest this entire time with everybody on the tribe, but I have this pact with Jon, Lo, and maybe Sarah as well, you know, and I'm trying to get people out of this game who I've lied to show good gameplay at the end, you know, and they keep sticking around. And slowly but surely, it takes one strong player like Vee or Lydia to call my bluff and call out my ass. It hasn't happened yet, but we'll see if it does. And then my game's toast. So I'm just waiting to see, like, get these people out who can be vocal and get me in trouble.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. He's like, oh, we'd be best friends in real life. That's the person I'm most worried about in terms of like, what are they doing?
Listen, I'll do anything at this point because I don't feel safe at all, and I don't have another advantage. I didn't even like look for one.
I would 100% consider voting for pretty much anyone at this point.
Okay.
I also think Lo has this potential for that like sleeper cell Erica.
Especially she's got a really good story for never having played before, and I have yet to be able to like solidly get a read on her, and clearly she is not voting in my favor.
Yeah, I would totally go for her anytime if we can get the vote.
Okay, so what we need 4.
You, me, I think you said Vee would 100% do it.
Yeah, Vee's probably feeling the drug as well here.
Honestly, it depends on what Sarah and Jon. One of them would be bound to do it. I need a win and immunity. Like, I don't know. Like right now, honestly, now's the time to vote me. Shit, maybe they should be voting me right now. They should all be voting me right now.
I really want to somehow pitch like a girls thing at some point, because there obviously is leading to be more girls, but I think it might be too late for that. Sorry, the dogs are tussling. Might be too late for that in this game. I feel like, again, as much as last time, I feel like there's like no real game plan. And I kind of like Lydia would be the best choice, but I also feel bad like going after the same person time and time again.
Vee might have an idol, so that's one part I can't tell you. Vee, so just so you know, and that's why I want to get. So Lydia's a powerhouse. Clearly, she's been. How many times has she been escape votes? Twice, right? She's gotten votes with every tribal. She has.
Yeah, if she makes it to the end, she's gonna win.
Yes, well, because she hasn't burned the jury either.
No, she's so nice. She's so cool.
No, she hasn't voted with the people on the jury. She hasn't been in the numbers. She somehow gets to the end. Like, there's no question.
100%. I mean. Yeah, I would give her my vote at that point.
Yeah.
As far as like the end of the game, it's hard to know who I can stick with. I know I've been voting like with Lydia, but I think at this point, like, well, even when I was in a final with her, she beat me because she's now played 2 successful idols. But also like, it's hard to even know where to go from here for me. I have a lot of trust in Lex. I really like Lex. I would be down to initiate something like more one-on-one with him if he'd be down to do that with me. And then if we need to blindside Lydia together, I might be down for that. But at this point, I don't even know if Lex voted with us. I just feel like I've never felt so in the dark. And so for me, it is hard to see that far down the line for me, but that's kind of where my head's at, is like what it might be like to, I mean, if I am perceived as being in this duo, I might have to do something to change that if I'm able to. And I hope it's not this round, but maybe it has to be.
What happened?
Okay. So I have a conflict. I gotta go soon. So here's my proposition to you, because I don't think I can make it through the next round. I have to pick up my dog before his daycare closes. If you want to use me as a pawn to help your game, go for it. Because I feel bad, because I was going final 2 with you, but I don't think I can stay till the end. I know.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing? I'm getting like a major migraine, so I don't know, like, well, yeah, so I don't
But
know.
you're doing so well.
I know, but I was not expecting to be on Zoom for 12 hours, and I don't know how to do my glasses on.
Right now, the tribe is definitely scrambled into the fullest, and there is people going left and right all over the place. However, there seems to be a player who may actually need to leave the game because they claim to have a migraine and need to pick their dog up from doggy daycare. And if that's an easy vote, it sucks because like I personally love this player. It's Lo. I love Lo, and her and I were the only people who like agreed like final 2, you and I was stoked to work with her. But if she can't be here because of personal stuff, like I get it. But that's what's kind of happening right now. Is trying to figure out, okay, are we going to give this round a quick freebie and then reassess? I'm not sure. Lo, I don't want to vote you out though. Like are you saying you're gonna like leave? Like, do you want us to vote you? Like, what do you want us to do?
So I mean, so Sarah, you're here. Like, if you guys want to use this,
Well, I don't want.
I know, but I physically can't stay, and I didn't know that my dog shelter closes at 7, and so I just like don't know how many more rounds I can stay.
Okay.
So I would like, I don't know if you want to have a deal with me or something, and I'm not.
I was going to talk. I wanted to talk to you about this.
One thing that I am kind of bummed about is it's fucking up my one and only immunity win when I didn't need it. And now I just finally convinced you all that I'm not this threat. I finally got lucky and won an immunity. And now I don't need it if we're all going to vote the easy person out. So I'm not making this deal with Lydia. I'm not making this deal with other people. But
I don't have a deal with Lydia. When I said that, and I was never offended, of course. Like I'm with you on that.
I didn't think so. I think we think alike.
I never had that deal with Lydia at all.
Okay.
It was never.
What I would like to.
I don't want her at the end now because she's gonna win.
Yeah, and so what I would like, which is why I'm not making with her, because maybe 6 or 5 is the right thing to do. I am worried because I now just won this immunity, and now I feel like it doesn't actually matter too much because we're all going to vote the same name. I will not touch your name next round. And I hope that you don't touch my name next round. I'm not saying we have to make a final 2. I'm open to a final 2 or anything, but that's like a short-term deal. Like, I would love to connect with somebody on the other side here that like, I have immunity and I'm kind of giving it up so we can vote out the easy person.
Yeah, I will. So after the Lo vote, I will not write your name down.
I'm not mad at Lo. I just wish she could stay because I think I can get to the end if she stays. And if she goes, when she goes, it's a lot harder.
Like, okay, Sarah, full transparency. You and I know we talked there early on in the game on green, on OG green. I was like, I like you. Like, let's do something,
Yeah.
Like, I have not made a final 2. So like if
me either.
No, yeah. So like in my mind, the numbers are getting lower, and like I know damn well I'm a social threat. Like I know I'm a big guy, a big personality. You can easily hide behind that. And vice versa. If I hear your name, I have no problem telling you, just so you know. Like if you want to work together, my door's open. Like when you said you were from Seattle, I was like done, like no question. But
same kind of, yeah.
It's like I don't know. I love the boys. Austin and Jon are great, but I was like, you know what? Like if you want to do it, then let's do it.
Can you do one more round?
I mean, I like, it just depends on timing. I think I might be able to, but I might not be able to vote the next round.
What's going on?
So I like single dog owner left my dog or sent my dog to daycare. And so I need to pick him up by 7. And so my thing is like, I just don't know what timing if I'm going to make it. I could.
Or do you have to be at the door picking him up?
Yeah. So I like have maybe 45 minutes. So, I mean, I could hang around probably for one more vote, but I don't know if I would actually even be here for the next vote.
Okay. I get that.
So, but Emily, what were you, if you don't want to vote for me, what were you thinking? Because that was
I want to vote Lydia out now.
Okay. I have no plans, so.
She was trying to get me to say a name, and she got me to, like, she cornered me into saying you and Lex, and I knew the way she was talking that she was just trying to get me to say a name so she can turn around and use it against me, and it's not about that right now. But I understand if you want to go, then I completely understand that. And I
put it out there just so that it wasn't like a forced vote out.
This next vote, I really hope that people aren't just lying to me outright. Lo mentioned that she did not realize this game would go so long. She needs to walk her dog. It has truly been almost 11 hours. I understand, and I am also very tired. So she, rather than bowing out, she was like, if you guys want to vote me out, you can. And that was kind of serendipitous because I was just in a conversation with Emily where we were trying to get that direction going anyway with a low vote. So both because I want to respect if she actually doesn't want to keep playing. I get it. It's sad to see her go, but there's that aspect. And also I've been saying, I think if she makes it to the end, she'll have a great story and would be a really easy win. So I don't want to see that happen.
And that sucks. Like on a personal level, like having to quit the game, like I get it, it just sucks.
It does suck.
So she was a competitor,
Yeah. Oh, she was killing. UTR, just really.
Literally.
I think she had a perfect game up until now, or I think she still has a perfect game.
She was doing good.
Yeah.
There was no question.
Nice.
So
Has she ever called a vote?
That's what I'm saying. She's perfect game.
Yeah.
I said on one hand, it's a ticket to 6.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess like it's weird to say this as somebody who's on the bottom, but it's like, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. I guess it makes sense, but it just feels like strange to.
And I think she will like do some real damage if she decides to play another game.
Yeah.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
No. Oh, there's no question. If she plays again,
Hashtag justice for Lo.
so sad.
Welcome back to Tribal Council Final 7. Before we go into any of the questions and all that, I've been hearing that someone feels due to stuff that's going on outside the game, they need to potentially step off from the game. Would that person like to speak up on their own?
Hi y'all. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was not prepared for the number of hours that this mini-comp takes, and so I just have a conflict and I don't want to. I wanted to bow out with a heads up rather than just dropping out. So I am offering to put my name out there for elimination this week. And I feel terrible. I'm sorry if this ruins anybody's game or strategy. I hoped I could make it. And I really enjoyed playing, but it's been a fun day for sure.
We're still gonna hold a vote no matter what here. But does anyone have any issue with this?
I don't have an issue, but I'd love to say something.
Oh yeah.
Just for anyone watching, Lo just found this out and even said that she can do a couple more rounds, but won't be to the end. And I just think as competitors, that's very respectful that as soon as you realize, because you could have tried to ride it all the way if you were gonna be safe this vote and take a 5th, 6th, 4th place. But I think it's very respectful that the moment you realized, you told the group instead of trying to take as high of a place. I think that's very honorable.
Thank you, John. Is there anyone else who wants to add anything before we get to the vote? Okay.
I mean, I'm voting for Lo, obviously. I feel terrible about it. But also it's like almost nice to not have to be stressed for a few minutes. And it kind of gave us a minute to talk more about our next strategy, to get an idea of what I want to do, like to get like a grasp on things a little bit more. So it was almost like a good breather room, like a mental head racer.
I'm really sad because my girl, my number one ally, wants to get out, and I don't want to vote her, but I have to. So now I gotta really assess like what I'm gonna do, because right now I'm kind of in the middle of things and it's time to fuck shit up. So we'll see what happens.
Even though Lowe's my ally and this could mess up my game, I want people who are here to play. All love to Lowe.
Yeah. It's giving me some low energy.
Lydia, what the hell? You have another idol.
Thank fuck. Oh my god. Thank God.
You left before I could say anything.
I just was like, oh shit, I'm gonna be in a room without McKenna. I need to message McKenna right now. Before anybody else could get it. I saw you shuffling and I was like, I also fidget, but you wouldn't just be doing that. And then you like flipped it pretty obvious right when I was looking. Oh my god, thank God. I need to, okay. Well, anyway, I'll just vote. I'm voting for Lowe. I hope this is genuine, and if I am being fooled, I'm going to be really mad because I'm not going to play this idol right now. But Lo, it's been a delight. You are super cool. You're really good at this for your first time. Super impressive. I hope I see you again. I would love to play with you.
Okay, so lots of stuff happening, but I will be voting Lo. I love her. This is her first org ever. She's killing it. She probably could have made it way far. She's playing a perfect game up until this point and never had a vote cast against her. And the only reason she's getting votes now is because she's having to leave the game. And so, I mean, I hope she feels really proud of herself. But I will be voting for her because that's what was asked, by her. So that's where I'm at.
I'm going to put a vote on Vee just because I think she might have some kind of tricks up her sleeve. I don't know.
I'll go tally the votes.
Lo, who did you vote for?
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and wants to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Lo, if you do this.
Oh my god. Eighth stack of the season.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. B.
That was me.
Low.
Oh, okay. I was like, what happened?
Very short name.
Wow.
Very short name.
Low.
I like how you do the symbols that we did.
Oh.
The next person on our jury. Low.
Thank
The
y'all.
tribe has spoken, or shall I say, life has spoken.
Been a pleasure.
For the record, Vee, I tried to vote for myself and they wouldn't let me.
No,
so
I'm not playing.
Lo, thank you so much for playing this game. I'm so happy that you gave us the chance to make this your first experience, and I hope it was everything you wanted it to be.
I appreciate it. I can't wait to come back. I'm so excited to watch the rest of this. Good luck, everybody. I'm so sad that my game has ended for this mini. I had so much fun today. I can't believe how huge this community is. I joined for the first time, and had I been better prepared, I would have made different decisions for how I scheduled my personal life, but I have a deadline that I have to meet, and I thought I would have plenty of time to get there, and we've been doing this for more than a few hours and I have to go. And so I didn't want to blow up anyone's game or have to forfeit a competition. So I thought the best move was just to let everybody know. And then that way they kind of had a round to breathe and strategize for the next vote. So I hope people took advantage of that. But yeah, I'm sad to go. I'm excited to be on the jury and I can't wait to play again.
I know that was a lot, but we're getting straight to the immunity challenge. It's final 6. And this challenge is called Order Up. And here's how it works. Your next challenge starts right now, and this one is simple. Take your deck of cards and organize them by suit and value. Ace is low. When you are complete, call for the host's attention. At that point, everyone must stop while we review your accuracy. If you have any mistakes, you cannot resubmit to win the challenge until every other player submits with mistakes.
So ace is on the bottom?
Yep. So it'll be
All
ace to king.
All aces to all kings, or like by suit?
By suit. So we want you to have a shuffled deck.
Okay.
So like don't start sorting now. That's during your challenge.
You said you were like start sorting now.
You should start.
Start now.
I wanted the adrenaline to start kicking.
Oh, we're not starting. Okay.
But we all did.
Okay, so we're not starting.
Does the suit order matter?
I'm not stopping until I'm told to stop.
No, stop.
Please stop.
Stop and bring your deck of cards. Hands in the air. Survivors, ready. Go. It's very simple. Organize
It's
the
too simple.
stack of cards. How hard can that truly be?
They have to order it from ace to king in hearts, clubs, diamonds, and spades.
Oh my god, what if I get this wrong?
Once someone does a check and it's incorrect, they cannot get another check until everyone else has had
I
one.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
This is bad for your heart
No.
rate.
You're doing great.
Oh my gosh. What if I just like faint and just like
Well, don't do that.
No. We don't want our second medevac of DCP history.
Is there actually a medevac?
Well,
Sort of.
it's a technicality.
Their roommate needed attention, so they had to.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. For both parties. Okay.
wow. Wow. Oh my god, wow.
When you have a check, yell out that you've got it, and we will see.
I don't know how I'm processing this very well, guys.
Wow.
Same.
I have a full deck. Fuck me, man. Oh shit, it's on my laptop. God damn it.
Done.
All right, pause.
Stop. Who called it?
Emily.
Emily? Okay.
All right, let's see.
Let's see them.
We'll start
Okay.
with this
Yep.
ace,
Yep.
2,
Yep. Mhm.
number 5,
Yep.
6,
Yep.
7, 8,
Yep.
9,
Yep.
10.
Yep.
I'm not looking. Jack,
Yep.
queen,
Yes.
king,
Yes. Spades
Next.
are good.
clubs. Okay. Ace,
Yep.
2,
Yep.
3,
Yep.
4,
Yep.
5,
Yep.
6,
Yep.
7,
Yep.
8,
Yes.
9,
Yes.
10.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep going. Next suit. What you got?
Diamonds.
All right.
8,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack, queen, king.
Yes.
Okay. Hearts.
One last one.
Ace.
This is it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, is that 9?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the 9.
10. Jack.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Emily wins final 6 immunity.
The pure delight in your voice.
As you may be able to see or not see, the jury is still with us and saw that challenge.
Yes, so congratulations, Emily, for winning immunity. This was a crucial win because this round, there is no tribal council. There is no scrambling. You guys got 3 minutes in this room right now to talk, and then we will go to the vote, starting right now.
Okay. Oh god.
Okay. No chats, no anything. Feel free to talk.
All out in the open.
Congrats, Emily.
Yeah, great,
Yeah.
great game. Once again, I will be a number for anybody who wants me to be a number.
Same, I guess, with that person position. But aren't we all numbers?
Yeah, Sarah.
We are, but I feel like people have been gunning for me more than some other people in this game. So I really just want to put it out there, like, you can use me and use me as a
Lydia,
shield.
vote Lex.
I'm
What?
sorry.
Do you want to vote Lex?
If we can get the people for it.
Oh, you coming from me? Okay. Is there a reason why, Emily, you want to vote for me?
I'm still remembering that code switching in the room with the pairs, and you the entire round was your show. You were the game master. You were sitting there with Lydia and Vee in the pairs room, or no, you were sitting there with Jon and me talking about Lydia and Vee, and then Lydia and Vee come in and you act like you're talking to Jon about Jon being the pair. And it was masterful and amazing, but ever since then, you've been on my radar.
Okay, then if that's what you guys want to believe, then go ahead and believe Emily. I mean, she has the power. And if Vee and Lydia, you want to believe that, then go ahead and believe that. I know I've had great conversations with everybody on this tribe so far, so I mean,
It's part of the concern.
no, and that's fine. If you guys want to vote
Right.
out for that threat, then no problem.
And I'm latching onto a name, honestly, because it's not mine.
Lex, who
At
would
this
you
point.
throw out
Yeah,
there? Then if it's not you, who do you want?
No, and I'll tell you right now, my whole strategy, and you'll see this in confessional, as long as it's not my name, so it's like whatever the whole tribe wants to do. The thing of it is, like, I know that I've talked to all of you guys, and you've all talked.
1 minute left.
But what name do you want?
Lex is the only person that's played with every person in this game, including the jury.
If you
Sorry,
guys
my
want
dog
to
is
being a
upset.
social threat, then I guess vote me for being a social threat. But I think there's also bigger threats in this game. You want me to give a name? Lydia's been going for two times for a reason. She's a powerhouse in this game. Visa gets the end and Larry get votes. John's a social guy too. Sarah, you're also a threat.
I've
Like,
used up all my advantage luck, though. Use me as a target, or use me as a shield for Final 5. Like, I don't have any moves left. So
Oh.
I don't think I'm going to win immunity because look at my track record. Just saying.
I have one win, and you
That's
guys
more than me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's.
I
really
also
stupid.
adore you, Lex. Like, really and truly, it just is,
Fine. John
and Vee, what do you think?
It is. So I think it's really easy, Emily, to go ahead and throw me on the bus like that. And if you get to the end, Emily, that's really hard to vote for because that's really kind of shady. So if you get to the end,
I speak my truth in the game.
And time is up. Thank you. Stop talking. Thank you, everyone, for your input on the vote.
Obviously, like, I feel like Lydia is going to go Lex, Emily's going to go Lex, and I feel like Vee is going to go Lex. So, like, I should just do it, but because I don't know who John's going to go for. And, like, it was so hard to get Lex to say anyone's name. He just said everyone's name. So I don't know, like, where his head was at. He's like, Lydia, then he said John. So it makes me feel like he's playing a good game to not call anybody out. Like, he didn't want to call somebody out because he didn't want to have that on him. Oh, my God. I'm just going to vote for Lex. I'm so sorry, you guys. Don't tell him. Thank you, guys. I'm done.
Me, Vee, and Sarah all did not say who we were going to vote for, and that was really stupid of us because there is a really good chance that this could tie here, and then we go to rocks instantly without getting a chance to talk. So I will let them decide between Lex and Lydia, and I'm voting Sarah. I don't think anyone else is writing Sarah, and I just want to make sure that we're not being tied 3-3.
I will do what the kings and queens of the world say, because I am clearly like a jester in this court, and I will put my vote tragically on Lex.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote for. I'll vote for her again. Why not, Lydia? 3 times I vote for this person, and she has not won. And I swear to God, if she gets the end, I'll vote for her to win.
Well, my vote is, as I said, for Lex. I mean, you've been playing a great game, but I have only felt trust from you some of the time because you are also instilling that trust in other people. So there's just a point where I gotta cut it. Sorry, I would have loved to go farther with you.
Yeah. He was less likely to be able. Sorry, I'm sorry, Lex. Between my two targets, you are the less articulate, which meant you're easier to get rid of in this.
I'll go tally the votes.
I forgot we voted.
Idols. Okay. I don't have one, but that'd be great.
All right. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and wants to play it, now would be the time to do so.
There it is.
Hey, McKenna.
Yes, Lydia?
Okay, so I have only heard two there's only myself and one other person who confirmed that we were gonna vote together. So I would have loved to save this, but I'm playing it.
Okay, Lydia, I can confirm, does have another hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Lydia will not count.
This bitch. I love Lydia.
Lydia! Oh my god.
Good for you, girl.
Lydia
Home.
does not count.
Wow. Incredible.
1 vote Lex.
What? I'm shocked.
Sarah.
What?
2 votes Lex, 1 vote Sarah. The next member of our jury, Lex.
That's all right.
Great game, Lex.
I don't know if it was great, but okay. Well, thank you all very much. Oh, do I get a speech? Sorry, I didn't.
Wait, before you do that, McKenna, you still haven't said the words.
Oh.
The tribe has spoken.
Oh. I'm so sorry. Snuff my much, girl. Snuff it. Okay. Well, thank you all so much. Best of luck to everybody who's left on the cast. For all 5 of you left, I'm gonna vote for the best player of this game, and that's all I'm gonna say. So go get them. Have a great time, guys. It's been a pleasure playing with you all. Thank you. Oh man, I am so irritated at Emily for literally blowing up my game and being a social threat. And it's always my problem in not only an org situation, but also in my real life as well. I know my biggest asset of who I am is being able to talk to anybody in the room, have conversation, what have you. And it got clocked, and good on Emily. Even though she said we were gonna go to Final Four, could have fooled me. So as far as final words, I will say that I've had a blast playing this mini. I was a little hesitant just because I've never really done a mini, let alone just, it takes a lot of, for me, it's a social game first, and having a social game in a mini is very hard to do, but I want to say that I think I accomplished that. I was clocked for it, that's why I was voted out. So I think overall, I think I did the best I could. I've gotten the highest placement I've gotten out of 2 games, so I gotta celebrate that. I had an immunity win, and I survived a really shitty tribe swap of being the only OG green tribe. I mean, I think I did pretty good in this game. So, I can't hold my head low. At the end of the day, I think I did all I could, and top 6, I'll take it.